Hello, it is us. Why the? Oh, I forgot the thing. Give me a second. But yeah, hello. Welcome back to the stream. I am disappeared. Give me just a second. I'll be here in just a moment. But yes, welcome back to more Ace Tourney. It's been a while. Kinda been a bit busy with stuff. There we go. Hello. I
Damn.
exist.
I was about to make the joke that I took over. Damn.
But yeah, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Ace Attorney streams, where we are trying to once more save our compatriots from the wrath of the British. And we are on the second cross-examination, which means the next thing is going to be the submission examination, because we all know how this trial goes. Because it's not the last trial of the first game where things actually change.
You know the rules, and so do I.
Splitting this thing into two parts definitely hurt it a lot. I'm just saying.
It hurts, but I can also see why why the game company was like, you really should split this into two games.
Because they're cowards. Because they then released it as one single game later. Makes no sense.
It doesn't.
So, hi, Cleo. Papa. This poor Japanese man is just your Maya. You're so fucking right. Maya, I took my eyes off for you for a second, and I somehow fell unconscious, pulled a trip to Turkey, took the plane there, fell on top of a knife, so that your hand would, so the knife of a crime, so that your hand would be covered in fingerprints, and you spill fucking. You spill cleaner on it, but it's everywhere except where your hand fell. How did you even manage that?
At least he said everything makes sense if you try hard enough.
This is.
I just saw the article you sent.
Who sent it to me?
Oh my god, we're fabulous. Bitch. We're so fabulous.
Oh yeah, I should click the stream button.
Please watch the stream.
Saber, I request you nicely to watch the stream.
I'm watching the stream.
Are you sure? I don't trust you anymore.
Also, excuse us if we start talking about JoJo in the middle of the stream. We've been talking about it for a while. The memoirs of the goddess Kokororo. So yeah, Shamskipir had just arrived, and we have to cross-examine this bitch.
Lovely.
Actually, I should go grab a bottle of water before I start. Give me a sec.
That would be good, yes. Hello, everyone. How are you today?
Oh, actually, I'm gonna get more water for this since I'm gonna need it too.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's just me. Hello, guys. My name is Markiplier. And welcome to Great Ace Attorney. Oh yeah, also, hi Lizzie.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Sabers went to hydrate.
Well, at least he won't hydrate.
I think he said water, so at least it's not a liter of coffee this time.
Ah. Well, this water reminds me of JoJo.
God damn it. Also, the only fucking way apparently Saber will sleep 8 hours is by being up for nearly 2 days straight, is what I've learned.
Amazing. By the way, I went again to that very nice bakery that's next to my house. I got some cookies and a little bit of cake, and I ate it before hanging out with Specky and Saber. It was very nice.
No.
Definitely
What
going.
kind of...
Save an interruption.
What were you saying, Faye?
No, what you were asking what kind of cake or cookies?
Yes.
Both?
Yes, that was what I was gonna ask. I wanted to know both.
Well, the cake was a little chocolate, little square of cake. It had what was it called? Something pastry, puff pastry. That was it. At the bottom, just different layers of chocolate, and then a hard crust of chocolate at the top. And the cookies were, I don't know what kind of dough they were, but they had like little chocolate chips on them. And I think it was a mixture of milk and dark chocolate. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Also, give me a second. I have to check what the hell Neo has said. Oh my god. They fit so well together. You're so right.
Let me look at it. Huh. You know, this isn't wrong. This isn't wrong. Huh. Oh yeah. I'm also reminded that Undertale Yellow exists next month.
Yay, Undertale Yellow is releasing in a few weeks. Let's go.
Woo!
It's been so long. I followed that shit since Inception. I can't believe it's been 7 years.
God, well, you know how long I've been following it since I fucking streamed the demo.
Yeah, thanks to me. Because I've
know.
been following it religiously ever since it first came to me, thanks to Team Primus Underfell.
God, how are we gonna handle doing that though? Cause I want to play it, but I know you want to play it.
I know, right?
Oh,
I,
God,
I guess we just rock paper scissors to see who streams it on their channel.
Saber had this funny idea of going, you take turns playing the game.
To be fair, one of us could be pacifist and the other one could be genocide.
I made the funny of going, I'm left, you're right, or we swap every battle or every death or something.
How would we swap?
Parsec.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, we could also do that, like pacifist genocide. You know, there's possibilities, because we both want to play and stream it.
You know what's going to be real fucking difficult? Deltarune.
Fuck.
Because
know you're right.
Toby just said that he's going to release the first part after the 4th chapter is done, and he's in the middle of working on the 4th chapter. So chances are it releases in a year or two.
God, I mean, and if that game there has more than just pacifist or genocide,
It
fuck.
does, you know it. You don't know it already. There's the normal route and the weird route.
Well, okay, wait. I remember basically there's two different ways. I don't
Yeah.
remember any more than that.
Yeah, there's the normal route and then there's the weird route where you make Noel kill people.
God, okay, well, yeah, at least it's just the two, but it's the same thing. It's like, fuck, they're both games they're games we want to play ourselves with our friends who also want to play the game. God. But
I have a suggestion.
yes.
One of us gets all the fan games, the other gets Deltarune.
Interesting.
Finish first person to finish their LP when it releases gets it. I'm winning then. Spec will be in the middle of either Persona or Ace Attorney.
Yep.
Nah. Damn. I lose by default. Oh.
But yeah, no, we can discuss it when the game starts releasing, I guess.
Yeah.
Undertale
Probably.
Yellow being the first of our many fights over custody.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I generally like. I think I generally look more like the idea of either we take turns, just when we're doing it together, or we could literally do different routes for each other.
God, but Undertale Yellow is going to have so many routes because of all the Flowey bullshit and shit.
Oh God. Uh. there is the parsec idea of just going fuck it, we both play. Just go. All right, Fate, you go for a bit.
Undertale Yellow, but every time we die, we have to beat a let's play of Undertale, but everyone is Sans.
Length of video infinity.
Oh my god.
Anyway, enough about that. Sorry.
So yeah, we were here hearing his statement about the state of things. So also I forgot to bring up the history. So
Oh, you mean a history that actually gives you what happened last time instead of your immediate session? Like a certain Steins game.
but yeah, we have Chanspear and Metterman here. And they were talking about how Chanspear was all alone at the night after Natsume left, and that's why the poison could only affect him, and blah 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 blah. The passive body had no part in this play, blah 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 blah. What you say, Bobby? Score is concerned what happened in the night in question. That's so. So many have just heard clear reveals. There was no one other accused. And maybe the testimony now because has been proceeded with cross-examination.
And then.
Yes, and we are cross-examining.
Yep, and then our work record.
Oh, record, BBB. So we have the second-hand book, the map, the soap whose seal had smelted, which
Neon. I don't know how that determines who plays what, but I fair, nice, I guess.
what did he send? But yeah, this was the soap whose little thing had disappeared, which makes us believe that he put the tea inside the soap and then let it froze in the winter night.
I think I was one who suggested that specifically as a possibility.
Yeah, I think it was like you suggested, and I was like, oh my god, you're so right.
The idea, using the liquid to freeze it into, well, I guess. I mean, yeah, coin shape, I guess it would be.
We have the torn off end of an envelope, pair of teacups, the crime scene photograph, and the victim medical report. She ingested strychnine, toxification 30 minutes. And we're like, but then why didn't he drink it when he was with Natsume? And he was all like, oh, we drink it cold because we're fucking assholes. They could obtain a single sample because the tea was poured into a fucking button. And the poisoning, blah 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 blah. To be clear, by neighbor, you're referring to the defendant, Mr. Natsume? Oh, indeed, sire. Perchance thou wouldst that I call him the man from upstairs?
And at what time did the Mustachios Nipponese visit you in your room?
Horror meeting was promised for the hour of 9, and lo did he come to tender a gift of fragrant tea. Oh, you don't know about what's happening now, Lizzie? Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
It has which are in accordance with the defendant's own testimony, yes?
And we were broiled in such a literary debate as history has not seen before. We beat the shit off each other. By which I presume he means...
The discussion about who was the stronger, Romeo or Juliet.
Oh yeah, that.
Did you forget?
It's been like It's been over 2 weeks.
But
okay?
how can you forget about Natsume and Juliet costume beating the shit out of
But
Shamsphere?
now I remember. I had that, like, listen, my brain just stores everything away immediately, and then I had the triggers to be like, oh yeah, that thing.
I, Shamsphere, did play the part of young Romeo, was my neighbor play the fair Juliet. Each of us dressed as would our character be to bring weight upon our merry experiment.
I dare not imagine this scene.
Realty, thy name is woman. Canst thou imagine how dismayed I was? Yes, I had heard of the Eastern art of Jiu-Jitsu, but never did I dream it would be a skill practiced by the comely maiden. Juliet beat Romeo up? This is not helping our case.
I believe the court has heard enough about your chattering literary debate. Perhaps you could reiterate your statement about the tea that the accused brought to your room.
My liege, I am thy servant. Gladly I will do by thy bidding. But Mary, bitter was his drink, and when he left I did for prostate. God damn it.
What? Wait.
Prostrate on my table.
No.
Hyping.
Don't worry about Shakespeare falling prostate on his table.
Damn, Samsper, you have such a way with words.
No, I think he just has the promise of old age. What is called don't do prosthetics on Twitch.com. Who's going to stop me?
You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay tax.
Let me stop you there before you show your prostate.
Exam now.
Mr. Natsume left your room at 11 o'clock, but it wasn't until after 2 that the poison made you collapse. That amounts to more than 3 hours of missing time. The fuck is that dance supposed to be?
Saber, why is it like the...
It's on loop! It's on fucking loop!
Oh, Saber, why is this the Ricky dance?
My mind is just hitting the gradient chord.
This is just 1/4 of the Ricky dance.
It is, but...
I didn't expect he would be so happy to receive a prostate exam.
Waka,
If the defendant had really put the poison in your tea, that 3-hour window of time is something you're going to have to explain. Gladly. This is an easy task while I do my little jig. What? I did drink of the tea not while my guest did tarry, but they took a leave of me. Faith, it was stone cold, but 1 hour post midnight barely were my lips parched. That doesn't sound normal. Nay, it is quite ordinary, sire. After all, thou wouldst recall our fiery debate. Amid such argument, there'll be no time for fiery tea. And yet, Natsume's tea was drunk. Romeo and Juliet again, who was stronger?
Mr. Samspear, in summary, allow me to confirm. Did you not come here with the intention of naming your attacker?
But of course, my liege! 'Twas the stooped lover of wars that attempt to shuffle me off this mortal coil. Ah, we all know what that means. So you didn't have any kind of evening meal? Dinner? Supper? Ha! Fie of luxury! Fie on gluttony! Do it thrice daily, it's but a waste of time.
Are you... are you okay?
This is fucking reminding me of the Andrew Tate tweet of I don't like eating. I just eat as much as I need, and that's it. Eating is a waste of time.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Neon.
Sorry?
Oh, Neon sent me something too. Thing. What is he doing
What
now?
the fuck? I I have so many questions.
What? What about what he's saying right now?
Do, 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 do.
Sorry, family came in the room. Play.
What were you? So yeah, what were you talking about? Before?
What?
What were you talking about? You seemed like confused about something, or questioning something.
Yeah, I was questioning what the fuck he was doing.
Ah, he's hoping.
He's doing the motion of riding a horse. I'm so concerned for him. He's also doing the Marie smile.
I think we all need to be worried for him.
I don't. I think you know, I think it's on my headcanon that he's physically exerting himself in order to distract himself from his own amount of hunger. He's starving.
No, Neon, no.
That he needs some spankings. No.
I know. I dropped some.
How
from that.
could you? Oh, give me a second.
Oh my god.
There we go. Now it works. Okay, my block number was triggered again. Bleh.
I still need to work on my stuff. There's still such different sizes that I haven't been able to get it just right yet.
That's bad.
My OCDs hurts. I'm like, no, it's not right. It's not good enough.
I know that's not how you ride a horse, but that's a motion that's very commonly used to imitate riding a horse.
It's a, yeah, it's just a motion for it, like a charade, basically, of it.
Yeah. I would that my belly were full, no more often than sun doth rise. So you eat once a day?
Damn.
I've heard of fasting, but this is crazy.
And then it's just called starving.
I mean, he doesn't need a new one. He just needs one that's like the same size as the rest of the images.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't want you to make more of them. I'm just trying to get the sizes right to fit with like the main, like with each other. Like 3 of them work together, but I need them to fit with this one, or make this one fit with them. I'm just trying to figure out what's best.
Well,
That's all.
most heroic eating habits, I must say.
Night and day do I fill my hours with learned study of the great bard and playwright. Praise the sun!
He was literally doing the. He was fucking doing it.
Hence it is that there doth not be my chamber than the costumes of mine art.
Oh my fucking god! What Neon just said.
That would appear to be the case, as even a rodent was found starved to death in your room.
Poor mouse!
Saber. God, Saber, look at this too, by the way.
Ah. Oh my god.
This is fitting after earlier.
Why is he a JoJo?
Jojo.
Oh
Damn.
no, chido sadame.
Jojo.
It's literally JoJo Part 1. It's at the end of the 19th century.
Just see, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I think some JoJo characters could actually fit into the Ace Attorney style.
Are you kidding? They would totally fit.
Like I can see fucking Jonathan just walking around.
Or just
in
fucking
this.
not even Jonathan, just Josuke.
Yeah, a lot of them could fit. I would. Right now I want like a JoJo's attorney game.
Honestly, it would be kind of dope if someone made like a fan game that's just an Ace Attorney style game, but in the setting of JoJo.
Yeah, everyone uses stands for the.
No.
reason.
You're a fucking lawyer for Passione after Giorno takes over.
Oh god, I just not like the idea of stands, but detectiving, lawyering.
Okay. Anyways, poor mouse. See, he was found himself trapped in the worst trap of them all.
Okay, but just try to imagine Joseph's Joestar on the Witnesston.
By the way,
Which
Neon
Joseph?
sent me. Neon
The
sent me
second
some.
part.
Neon has sent another funny. I must show it. Sent to Saber.
Stan name Faye.
Yeah, he showed that to me too.
Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to show it to make sure Saber sees it.
I love
Okay,
I
thank you.
love the chat that he has the fucking Jotaro chain for some reason.
Because he can walk through supers.
To be fair, he does have the Jotaro spiky hair trademark.
Now that I think of it, it's not just food that was conspicuously missing from that room, is it? I don't recall seeing a single player script anywhere.
For I have the power of them all. Oh no. You
Are
cannot
you-
cannot digest cellulose that doesn't feed you.
I have been so hungry.
I think he's just trying to fill his stomach.
Well, that isn't going to
Oh.
do shit.
It's a temporary relief.
You've eaten them? Every word be within my skull. Didst thou imagine otherwise? Right, that wasn't misleading at all. Now, could you turn around, do you think?
Which brings us to the conclusion that the only way the poison could have passed the victim's lips is in the teeth.
What about the lungs? No one is thinking about the lungs. It's your turn, Spiky. The windows of that house have all been filled in.
I'm sorry. I just saw the team that Neon sent me.
Oh boy, what has he sent us now?
I can't
Oh.
show this to you, but
Jolene and fucking Phoenix.
there you go, Nate.
Let's see. Oh my god.
Apparently it's something amazing.
Yes.
Can I see?
No, it's from the third game.
A historical
There-
artifact of the now defunct window tax.
They really love
Turning.
man, the Ace Attorney devs really love the fucking window tax, don't they?
We should bring that to Japan.
I feel it feels like one of the devs of this game went to Britain one time, learned about this, and went, "I hate it so much. We gotta make this a plot point." I think I remember the voice. I was trying to look at the last stream to remember it because he every time he pops, it's only for small moments. It's something like this. So yeah, you're out there, all bricked up horribly. But as it happens, there's a little part of the brickwork at the bottom corner that's been opened up. I was looking in through that gap.
Yes. There were a few big screws right there.
And for some strange reason, a couple of parts of so line up on the ledge outside as well.
I don't like going around poking my chin in other people's business, especially on freezing cold nights. But there's my order, so that's what I'll keep doing. As long as there's breath in my body.
What's with all the theatricals today?
Out of interest, Mr. Metaman, after the accused had left and returned to his own lodgings, did you see the victim leave the room at all?
No! He never left. He was in that room the whole time as far as I'm concerned.
And we can therefore discount the possibility of suicide.
How can you be sure of that?
The police carried a thorough investigation of the scene and found no receptacle for the poison. And since we know the victim didn't leave his room and hence didn't dispose of the poison's container himself, It's clear that this was no attempted suicide. Only the culprit could have removed the receptacle.
Except that they just established that there's a hole in the window. Anyways.
Yes, pleasantly explained, Counsel. Thank you.
It really was. You can't argue with that logic. Well, you can, but I have to reach that conclusion yet. You say a short little round back this turn, fella. So you can't be sure it was the defendant then?
Objection!
How many other short little
Ow.
round-backed Nipponese with a mustache do you think there are in London?
So you really did get in character there.
Ow, my ears.
Sorry.
I know you're excited, but ow.
Well, of course, I only know Gappin was quite dark, so I didn't notice the mustache.
Mustache.
Pretty sure everyone not, so I'm pretty sure myself.
When the person you saw arrived, did he and Mr. Shakespeare drink tea together? This is very important.
Nah, sorry. I couldn't say.
How couldn't you? Why not?
Because I couldn't see in the room all that well, could I?
Up.
All I did see was a silhouette of that little round back fella wearing a pretty dress.
God damn it.
And the pair of them started some kind of wrestling match, but I'll tell you, I know what to make of it.
Ah.
You know, out of context, that'd be like, I shouldn't be watching this, whatever kinky foreplay this is, but I'm watching.
Them were my orders. I suppose that was the Romeo and Juliet championship battle getting underway.
Out of context, I just want that line crop just to the championship battle, and then just send it to someone and go, "What game is this from?"
Mr. Meterman, allow me to confirm one final time. Apart from the accused, can you state with certainty that no one else visited the victim on the night in question?
No question. Gasman's honor.
Oh, his fucking Power Ranger pose. Oh. Who is holding it? Oh! Oh boy, here we go.
Oh God.
Man, who would have seen this coming? Man!
Woohoo!
Oh dear, who'd have thought anyway. Well, Lord.
I think it wasn't that gruff.
Damn it. It's been a while, okay?
It's more like, my lord!
My Lord.
Yes, perfect.
Goodness me! Yes, Mr. Foreman?
I'll keep my mouth shut and listen up to now, but this is going on long enough. Are you all with me?
Yes!
Yes! Are we to understand that you ladies and gentlemen of the jury are in agreement with one another? That you've reached an unanimous decision.
Unanimous.
Me. Unanimous.
Too right we have. Are you all with me?
Yes!
Yes.
I love how he voiced one character from there. Well, wait, did we choose who voiced the new lady?
I think we might have decided that you do it.
Ah, okay.
I'll go back and check though to confirm.
Sure, do it while I read all this. Wait, no! The face is still in the middle of a cross-examination.
To be honest, I was holding a bit of hope for you, young man. Especially after you identified those few hours that followed the accused leaving the victim's room.
Yes, the three missing hours as you put it.
But in the end, what difference do they make? None as far as I can see. Consistent. Consistent. Oh, jeez, why am I having so much trouble doing that?
Pat.
I think I've been doing some spear voice for too long.
Yeah, it's hard to switch voices on the fly.
Okay. And since that's now apparent, there's really no reason to delay our decision any longer.
Yeah, we didn't choose or confirm any point who would voice her, so I think it's yeah.
Like I was saying before, if I don't take the fight pop home with me tonight, the missus will blow her top.
Well, it's 2 for it, so that works.
What's that? So I didn't quite catch what you said.
Doctor! Don't forget your scalpel.
What'd you say? I think I left my difficult somewhere. Oh. Where am I?
Very well. Let the court be apprised of your decisions. Listen, gentlemen of the jury. You will state your leanings to the defense's culpability.
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Well, we are back here again.
All of you? Jesus Christ, fuck you people.
Well, it will appear that the jury is indeed unanimous.
I'm gonna need some popcorn for this. So, this time at least, it seems that justice will be done. All's well that ends well, as they say.
Oh, so in your opinion was justice wasn't done last time. Fuck you too. You petty bitch. Get your character development already.
No.
I refuse. I'll take twice as long as Edgeworth and you cannot stop me.
I'll only be a good character later.
You have to deal with the past me again. Fuck you.
God.
Honestly, I know this is like a super important detail because it has to do with why Susato was suddenly withdrawn, but I really want to know why we can't perform as a lawyer anymore in the country. That interests me more than this. Damn it.
But apparently something about this is important.
Yes, but they tease me with something else that is even more interesting.
Yeah.
Ah.
This calls for a toast, I feel.
A toast for all the drinks I'll make Joe and Ben drink when they play this game.
A toast for all the unattained character development. Woohoo! To the guilty being punished.
Ah. Ah.
Oh. Oh, before you sorry. I was remembering. Sorry, wait, Nimi, I thought yeah, no, actually Nail brings a point. Don't we already know why Naruhodo isn't acting as a lawyer?
Did they say it? I don't remember anything about that.
I think it's the end of the first game, I think. Remember, I think that remember some stuff he did in that trial. They said it would be punishable and stuff.
Oh right, because he did like a bunch of fucking risky shit in order to.
Yeah, no, he did a bunch of shit. And he was probably either suspended or banned or something like that from being.
Probably suspended.
Like all they said is that there will be consequences, and then they never said the consequences.
Get up, Mr. Naruhodo, please.
Like
I
they.
guess it's implied
That's
that-
literally all they did. They said there would be consequences.
I guess it's implied that the consequences were, fuck you, you can't be a lawyer again until we say so. Fuck you.
I cannot see what they are saying. It turned into sepia.
God damn it! Not again. Discord.
Here, I'll take it. I'll share a screenshot in the meantime. What it looked
This
like
is so tiring. I'm so tired of this
there we
shit. Fix your issues already, Discord.
The trial isn't over yet.
What do you mean, Mr. Sato? We did this yesterday, but I already forgotten. Because I hate this country.
Also, here you go. Here's Susato.
Oh, yeah, right, because Naruhodo was like, oh, I, I admit that I used tainted evidence for my gilded, right.
Yeah. It's been a while to be fair, but yeah.
No, it's not that it's been a while, it's that that part was really quickly swept under the rug because we had to fucking get Eggert.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fair.
Like they were like, there will be consequences for your actions, Mr. Naruhodo, and he was like, okay, but how about we get this page first?
What the... that's Rensuke, why am I reading it? Play. What about the information I found in this encyclopedia of British laws I have?
Ah, yes, we have to do the re-tutorial of the summation examination.
I have so much stuff in this book. Right, that belongs to the in this situation. Sorry, I was just laughing because it was fine and then it turned sepia mid-sentence as I was reading it.
No, what? No, so let's name it. You know how Discord fucks up, right?
Yeah.
It only fucked at the moment Susato slapped the book. She slapped the book so fucking hard.
Why
Discord melted.
why are they taking so long to fix this fucking issue? Like, it shouldn't be this hard. Just
And we
find
know
what's
it-
different.
We know it's universal because it happens to me, you, pay, like anyone.
No,
who's
like the
showing us-
Discord staff is working on it for a month.
Damn.
I'm just. See, I feel. I know. I hate. It feels bad to say this, but I'm glad it isn't just me. So I hate when it's just me.
Like this, and again, I don't get it. This wasn't happening before, so you just have to find what's different in Discord. Anyways, you have to finish reading.
Oh, that obscure right that blows the defense in these situations, remember?
Oh, we have to repeat. Just give me a new mechanic. A summation examination. Yes, that's right. We have a jury in Japanese courts, of course. But here in the British Court of Law, if we can reverse the decision of a majority of the jurors, we can force the trial to continue. This trial can't end now. Whatever it takes, just can't let that happen. The defense moves to invoke distracted summation examination, my lord.
You know what? You know what the good news is at least, and we can still use the Twitch stream in order to try and read it whenever it's being bad.
I know, but if it turns into sepia goals, I want you to take screenshot in the funny moments.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I am. Like here's one of Naruhodo melting onto the desk. Just going.
He's bleeding, someone save him!
And all I got was just That's just
Ah.
Why am I not surprised at my learned Nipponese friend's inability to admit defeat? You choose to cling desperately to some archaic rule you barely comprehend instead of accepting the truth.
bitch.
Certainly no other defense concerning recent times that exercises the right to summation examination.
Because they all know that once the jury's mind is set, it cannot be out.
Well, it worked twice for me,
Never.
so fuck you.
No, those didn't count.
You were cheating. Grabbing the shirt doesn't count.
I need you to know that the judge is the only thing that's turning black and white. But every time it moves back to fan six is normal. But when it goes to the judge, it's black and white noir.
I just love how truly petty Ivan 6 is. Like he's constantly carping about how good the law system is, but whenever it goes against him, he's like, nah, that doesn't count. You're doing your Japanese tricks.
He's only going nuh-uh.
He's so petty.
Also, there's no
Stop using your Japanese magic.
never. Anyway, here's the here's judge of noir.
Nevertheless,
Nevertheless, the right remains and must be upheld. The
Oh,
defense
wait, I
can...
need to take. Actually, let me do a thing that Saber taught me I should do more often to fix this better.
Ah, there.
The defense counsel's request is granted.
So we did learn one thing that helps fix the streams. You wanna know what it is, naming?
wow.
one of the viewers has to stop watching and rewatch it.
Amazing.
I'm not kidding. It fixes it for everyone. I'm not kidding. It works. It's stupid.
This court will proceed with this examination as outlined by the Committee of British Law.
Thank you, my lord.
Are you and your fellow prepared, Mr. Foreman?
Sorry, I was eating vanilla yogurt. Give me a second.
How dare you?
It's good for my gut.
Yeah, Ben, that fixes it. I don't know why it just does.
Oh yeah, no. Like for some reason, if any of the viewers of a stream, no matter how many there are, just unwatches and rewatches, it's fixed for everyone, no matter the amount.
This
You can, like,
this Discord is like, oh my god, I have 1 byte less of power to use. Yeah.
yeah, like literally, if like say you have like 8 people watching a stream, if one of them does it, it fixes the same issue for everyone.
You just have the stream fixer. They're just there to fix the stream.
I guess I'll be that then. But yeah, I don't know why it works, but it works. So keep that in mind for later. Believe me, my lord, we all know about this young lad's tenacity. And we're ready for it!
At least the churros are ready.
Very well.
In that case,
Damn.
Sorry, my stomach is being weird lately.
Judge,
No.
are you alright?
In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hereby call upon each of you.
your stomach, you mean like acid stuff?
No, not acid, like reflux. It's just going up my esophagus a lot of times.
Isn't that acid reflux, or is that different reflux?
No, it's just reflux of the stuff in my stomach. I mentally got punched due to lack of D&D. It's not my fault. I'm not the one who
That-
couldn't make it.
No, that's not what he's saying at all. He's or is he? I'm not sure actually. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Go punch him back.
No, it's just, but you're the DM, so it's your Fair enough.
Never mind. I gave Payne benefit of the doubt, but never mind. I was wrong. Go punch him back. But yeah, no, Payne. We do fix it because when there's dialogue, we can't fucking read.
Yeah, no, but we were supposed to play. I don't know why he said D&D. It's Pathfinder. We were supposed to play Pathfinder today, but one of our players suddenly was like, "Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going all the way to. I'm not leaving my house today." And we're like,
Oh.
"Okay, well, sucks that we can do it online because I have my physical sheets, and most of my players are enjoying doing it physically because we get to talk more and be more
Yeah.
theatrical."
It does sound fun to be able
I-
to do it physically.
Yeah,
I
doing
need
it
to know
physically
that-
is so fun.
I need to know if we did IRL D&D, like I would be up, standing around, walking around the place.
Yes,
All
yes, that's exactly what we do. We just get up
Yeah.
and we are all silly because that's how it's more fun. It to be
Like,
slightly silly without the concept of the internet.
the time. But yeah, I mean, I guess there's always the fun idea of like trying to use webcams at some point for fun.
No,
See
we all use VTuber models.
Yes! Someone has to make me a VTuber mod.
I mean,
Saber, you have like you have 5 different images of yourself. Like I don't know what
You
you
could-
want to go with.
you could always commission Nami.
Like you have human sabers, snake sabers, blonde sabers, dark-haired sabers. What do you want to be?
Unless you want a live 2D or a 3D model. Those are very expensive though.
Mm-hmm.
Like fursuit expensive.
Damn it, I'm gonna be a goddamn lep VTuber.
Leb VTuber. Oh my god, a slime VTuber would be so funny though.
I think actually Cleo would have the best art style for that, in my opinion. Like for something that's cute and simple like that.
Slime VTuber with a shotgun, yes. You're so
Nope.
right.
Blunderbuss has to be blunderbuss
This-
specifically.
This is my blunder pussy.
This, by the way, we're playing Ace Attorney.
Yes, we're playing Ace Attorney. Ignore the D&D talk.
No, it's part of our character.
I mean, that's why I have dice in my background. Look, there's a D6, there's a D10. This is
Where's a D12?
I don't know if we're looking at the same dice.
Fair.
To state the grounds upon which you find the defendant guilty of the crime for which he stands accused.
Oh god, what is Discord doing?
It's so orange. I'm just gonna fix it.
The jurors' contentions.
Oh boy. The victim may not well off, but he's a noble man and straight up. There's no reason to doubt the man.
I don't know about him being straight up, he's kinda cuckoo. Well, I do think let a good gentleman has no reason to lie. In fact, I think he's rather splendid.
Let's look at the accused by comparison. He's Japanese, looks all the while and has a mustache. Very fishy. Why do you
I'm
people?
sorry, hold up.
What do you people have against mustaches?
What do you people have against Japanese?
We know what they have against Japanese.
Okay, fair enough.
We know what it is.
We know they are racist.
This is racism. This has been the whole deal for like a while.
The thing I don't understand is what they have against mustaches. Like, that's very common facial hair for the British Victorian.
Yeah, see, you see, mustaches are too German.
Oh my god, I just love it. Look at the accused, he's Japanese!
And a mustache.
Like,
And I hate that that's somehow a valid fucking reason for these people.
because they're racist. It's imperialist Britain.
Where's our? You know, let's throw a little of a shotgun at them, please.
Oh my god, I just. Juror number 3, I love you, but Jesus Christ, you threw the worst line of them all. Unless someone decides to one-up you.
I mean, there is the lady next to him. We never know.
There's no evidence to suggest the gangling actor is a fraudsman. For now, at least. But she's the most reasonable one, actually.
She's like, well, there's nothing to support it for now. At least she's like, yeah. She's the most on the fence about this, at least.
Who would have guessed? A reasonable person. That's very hard to come by.
I really don't care, like, I just need this trial to end quickly.
This poor man, just let him feed his family. Get someone else on the fucking jury.
Why?
This guy-
Why did I get put to jury duty again? I just
2
want to
days in
talk
a
about
row.
this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. He doesn't get paid for this shit, so he's so in.
And
so he
he's
can't
and
even-
he's a handyman. All he does is take any job that's available at the time.
So yeah, the more he's here, the less money he makes, and the less food he gets for his family.
And let's not forget that apparently if he's late, his 5 literally hurls stuff at him.
Yeah.
So he's in an abusive relationship as well. This poor man, let him go, please.
Just let him
Take
feed.
anyone.
Let him feed the children already. Just kill the
Jury-
family. No.
System is rigged against this man.
3 hours of missing time is nothing when you reach my age, you know. Nothing at all.
I'm worried for you. I'm worried for your patients.
You are supposed to be a surgeon. What do you mean? 3 hours is a lot for your patients.
You know,
They literally
once-
decide their lives.
You know, once I just stopped in the middle of a surgery, I was there for 4 hours before I came back to...
3 minutes, 3 hours, what's the difference?
That was the entire...
Amazing. I knew it. Every single one of them is completely convinced.
It would seem that all the jurors have come to the conclusion that Mr. Shakespeare is a fine, upstanding, and honest citizen.
I mean, I wouldn't say fine, but like, he seems like just a guy. Just a bit weird. Just a bit cuckoo crazy.
God.
And starving, let's not forget that.
I think is this a romanticism of weird characteristics because they're artistic in nature that I've heard about.
There might be a little bit of that, but I think he's just generally going mad from not eating.
No, I mean like they are romanticizing his attitude because it is artistic. They are quirky. You just remind me of that picture of, oh my gosh, she's so quirky, I love her.
I don't know if they're romanticizing him or if it's just the fact that, he's English while the other one is not.
Eh. If you ask me, they're only bewitched by his strange theatrical movements.
And sadly, nothing Mr. Natsume has said appears to have registered at all.
Well, here goes. Let's not forget. The thing is, at the end of the day, this whole trial is Shakespeare's and the Metterman's word against Natsume's. Like, there's literally no evidence. Like, no evidence at all. It's all of people's words. And because Natsume is a Japanese guy, he's just fucked.
Okay, to be a little fair, it's also just there's literally no one else who could have done it, at least as far as we know.
But that's literally just Metterman's word. Like, again, we don't have actual definitive evidence.
No, it's Betterman and Shakespeare, so it's two people against one.
Yeah, but Shakespeare was the guy that got knocked out. Like, there's already a lot of things that could be wrong with his statement.
I opened the patient's chest to perform heart surgery, left to eat a grilled cheese, ran into a few friends from college, gambled away about 20 guineas. When I came back, the patient was dead. Could have been gone for more than 3 hours.
Well, here goes. Let's not forget. I pleaded with the jury on Soseki-san's behalf before and it worked. So you never know.
Before we begin, it might be an idea for me to remind you exactly how summation examination works, Mr. Naruhodo.
We don't
Okay,
need to be
oh,
boring.
blah blah blah.
Well, you're still very new to British law after all. You've just done 3 cases so far.
That's true, I suppose. Soseki-san's fate is entirely in my hands now, too. There's always a chance I may have forgotten some crucial detail. Perhaps I should hear San out. I wonder, should I talk me through it again or not bother? No need! Thank you, game.
We're fine. We'll figure it out. Thank you.
We figured it out. We've done this 4 times. We know how it works.
I know. In case there's something else, we'll figure it out.
At
Take-
least they are giving us the option.
Thankfully, thank you for the kind offer, Mr. Sato. But I've been through plenty of these summation examinations already now. I think it's important that we don't delay the start any longer than necessary.
Of course, I understand. I'm quite sure you're right. If you're confused by anything at any point, you can turn me to for advice whenever you like. I'll be here for you.
The key to this is really listening carefully to each juror's statement. When the two are contradictory, I'm pitting the corresponding jurors against each other.
Without further ado, please, counsel, proceed with the summation examination.
Let's go, Naru. Yes, my lord.
Hodo.
Why is he just voicing?
If I keep my jaw like this, it doesn't hurt.
Do you ever close your mouth, Mr. Shakespeare?
No, you see, he has learned to keep his jaw relaxed so he can spend the least amount of energy possible.
If it's any fair, I have done something similar before. Just letting not realizing the jaw's just hanging there. It's like, oh yeah.
Okay, then to press.
Hold it!
Well, there are plenty of people in London who seem noble but poor. Couldn't some of them also be liars?
No doubt about it. Like the cheeky clown of yours, for example.
Ouch.
Absolutely not. Mr. Natsume is no liar.
The point is, the only thing that passed the victim's lips that night was the Japanese man's tea.
Again, you can only confirm that by his words.
You take the gasman's testimony into account as well, the truth couldn't be any clearer.
The gasman who couldn't even distinguish anything other than silhouettes to the fucking... Like... I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I understand. It's just that this is also like, it's also technically supposed to be like near tutorial trial again, so.
Well, I can also kind of understand that point, because even if it's just one word against another, what else are you gonna do? You have to choose one side to believe.
Yeah, but the thing is, you shouldn't have to choose a side until there is actual evidence. That's the main point of the prosecution.
But there is no evidence, they searched.
These,
They-
the only thing I can say about the jurors is that at this point there is nothing else they can really go on or do. So they're just like, all right,
Okay.
I guess we're.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay. The guy is found unconscious. He then wakes up and says that it was Natsume, and then immediately the day after they start the trial. They don't do any extra investigation after those facts. Do you understand my frustration here?
Oh yeah, I understand that. I just don't think it's. I don't think it's quite the juries.
No, I'm talking. Not talking the juries. I'm talking the prosecution.
Well,
Oh yeah, no. Oh,
Like they didn't
well-
even investigate Natsume's house.
Yeah. No. On that, I understand. Like they're kind of just being like, oh, it's this guy again. Oh, whatever. He's probably it.
Well, no, remember, they were investigating it and then he woke up.
Yeah, but like I'm saying they didn't investigate Natsume's room. Like if you are so sure he's the murderer, you could go search for traces of the poison or anything in his room at least. But they didn't even do that. They just took
trying to-
Shakespeare's word for granted and captured him.
Trying to remember. Wasn't it like they didn't know Natsume was involved yet? And
But what I'm saying is, the moment Shakespeare blamed Natsume, they just run immediately for the trial instead of doing a new investigation with the new facts.
Yep. No, I get you.
And it's
Well,
not like
that's over.
and it's not like this country has the 3-day limit like Japanifornia does.
It doesn't, but they were already suspecting Natsume, and also I don't think they presumed that Natsume would have anything in their house.
Okay,
They remember there was
no,
case
okay.
already before this, and they investigated it back then.
Okay, this might sound stupid, but I think it could also be a mixture of their prejudice and shit, because it might have been,
yeah,
oh,
of course it's the
like-
prejudice, but like I'm trying to argue here for just how unfair this all is, because
oh no,
why-
it's heavily unfair.
why would it, like, I'm pretty sure McGill had got multiple days before his actual trial, and his case
Because
was
he's
a
not-
lot more clear and obvious
You know why he got all that? Because he's not Japanese,
because he's a rich man.
and he's rich. Yep, that's
I fu-
why.
And yet Man 6 tries to act like he's all just and shit, like, bitch,
You
you
know,
didn't even get final evidence against the fucking defendant. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, no, it's heavily unfair, and it's
This-
prejudice against Natsume, and it's like obviously the fact they don't entirely trust obviously the fucking lawyer's job, and they obviously don't trust Natsume either.
This is like,
So
okay, I think this is the crux of why I don't like Man 6 all that much, because he acts so self-righteous about following the rules and all that, but he doesn't even follow the rules properly. Like, even Edgeworth at least got like an assortment of evidence against defendants, even if a lot of it was through bullshittery or like used to do gotchas. But Man 6 just uses the fucking skewed notions of the British on his favor.
Okay, here's the thing though. This is also not Japanofornia. He's kinda just working on what the investigators have given him. He doesn't have that much power.
Yeah,
over
but
the
again-
investigators.
If you don't have definitive evidence, you can just delay the trial a few days to go search in other places that could be related.
I don't know if he has the power. Okay, this is more of a questionable comment. I don't know if he has that power to do that.
He literally told a detective of Scotland Yard to shut the fuck up in court. I think he has the power.
Yeah, in court.
I guess he doesn't have out of court power. I guess he might not be able to decide when it happens. But once he's in it, he does have a lot of control.
He was basically just saying that he doesn't care what the investigator thinks. He's going to do his job.
I don't.
Yeah,
okay,
but
in
the
terms
thing
of
is,
out
he
of-
shouldn't. Okay, but he shouldn't be acting all superior and know-it-all in front of Naruhodo when he doesn't have shit. He literally has as much information as Naruhodo.
That's just his personality, but it is a faulty personality, so no.
Yeah, but that's the
I
thing.
agree.
Like again, Edgeworth had a reason to be for being all like high and mighty and shit. Von Karma had a lot of reason for being all high and mighty and shit. He doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just a pet peeve of mine.
Maybe I'm not bothered by it as much as you are, that's for sure. But then again, this will not be this case after this trial at least. So
Yes, thankfully his racism meter is then reduced after after this.
See, that's the issue mostly, I think, because well, it has to understand. While most British people seem to be racist, season 1-6 has some extra beef against the Japanese.
Yeah, but still.
he is extra beat. Like I said, I'm not bothered by the pet peeve as much as like you are. I think maybe because I've just been subjugated to him so much at this point. Where I'm like, yeah, okay, it's just how he works.
I guess I'm just so used to all the other prosecutors to having so much like behind them that when Band 6 just goes balls first, like all high and mighty, just with his own force of personality, I'm just kind of like, but what do you have to back that up?
You are used to the prosecutors having some development by this point.
No, I'm used to having something to back up their talk. That's the thing.
Well, and in my experience though, my experience is only literally the first game and this. So like, I'm just kind of like, yeah. To me, it doesn't feel that weird because my experience is Edgeworth and Von Karma, and him.
Like
And-
again, I
and-
don't
and
think Van
that's it.
6 is about prosecutor. I'm just frustrated because he's so much talk.
He's a lot of bark, but not as much bite as you would think.
Yeah, like all of his body is literally just threatening the health of the people behind him.
He's hurt the people that are sitting behind him more than he's hurt anyone else, really. Oh no, Billy, no!
Also, to be fair, a lot of your issues might literally just come from his racism, because all of his talk about the superior in this system is mostly just comparing the Japanese system that he's doing.
No, but like I don't mean like comparing the Japanese system and all that. I mean like him all acting, you know, like he has everything figured out and all that. When in fact he does not have anything figured out.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really acting like he's figured it out.
I-
as well, though.
This is less about that, but also this is just more of a comment on like his prosecuting style compared to other ones from what I've seen in the first game, for example. He has a lot more of just sitting there and being quiet.
Yeah, and also instead of like putting the defense into traps and stuff like that, like how Edgeworth and Karma do, like they literally build you up just to shoot you down. No, instead he just says, "Nah."
Ben Zeus is a lot more like reactive instead of laying out shit ahead of time.
He's
more, like,
very reactive, and also a lot of his things are just he just uses his fucking privilege to just maintain himself in the right, which I know it's on topic with the game, but it still pisses me off.
That's fair. I think it's like he's competent at his job. I think obviously like he does
He's
the job
competent, but
well.
like instead of having like, oh, I already predicted that you would go down this path of reasoning, and I already prepared a complex thing for this. No, instead he just says like, no, but actually I believe this thing, and then everyone just agrees with him.
Well, I think that's more of an issue with the prosecuting at this particular
Yeah,
point in time.
I know, but I say like, yeah, that's part of the point of the game, but it still frustrates me about his character.
What I mean is that the evidence they have isn't really the kind that you can, show, like, for example, I could put you in the trap and prove that someone was at this point in this time, because it's a lot of, like, this stuff, like, it's one word against another.
Yeah, I know, but like in other trials, like I'm not talking about this one. This one has barely anything has happened. But in other trials, he'll just say like, no, but what if I present my own theory and everyone just believes it because I have more credibility than you? And it's like, well, fuck you.
I mean, okay. I mean, that is on his own fault, but it's also on their fault for just believing him, I guess.
Yeah, but still frustrates me.
It does, but like, I
Yeah,
guess if I'm
again,
about
015, which is the trial that I really likes. Exactly.
No, but what I mean here is that there's with the evidence that you have at this time, a lot of the trials are just going to be one word against another unless you.
Yeah, but like all the other trials weren't that. All the other trials had a lot of evidence. Like you had a shit ton of evidence. You had like a bunch of eyewitnesses who were a lot more credible than I was speaking through this window, and I only saw a bunch of silhouettes.
Was that because in first trial you had against the McGilded, which went as it went.
Yes, and in McGilded he was impressive. He managed to wriggle his way through an actual rigged cord.
And the second case was more like misunderstanding than anything within black screen with like a snow-covered street where people couldn't see anything.
Yeah, but again, and in that situation, he was like, nah, but I say this. and that's what frustrates me. That's all I'm saying.
Because that was pretty much all he could do, basically.
Yes, but I feel like you're not getting the crux of my point, Saber. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, he's bad because he had to do that. I'm saying that I'm just annoyed that he still acts with all that superiority when all he's doing is just saying the opposite thing and getting the credibility. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, he's a shit prosecutor or something. Like, no, that's not what I say.
That's not what I'm saying that you are saying. I'm just saying that it's. Oh, Spec is going for
I guess we're continuing this debate.
I just say that that's basically pretty much all he can do at this point when he doesn't have the ability.
I just feel like they could have done smarter things with him.
Yeah.
Like, he's so passive. Like, that is one of my main problems. He's so passive as a prosecutor. Which, again, makes his whole character is that he believes in the system and all that. Like, I get that, but it ends up making him so passive that it's just frustrating that he is always in the lead despite doing so much less. I mean, it's fine, but, it's just frustrating with the passive character. It's always acting all high and mighty and superior to you. When you're doing all the fucking work and gathering like a shit ton of evidence that the Scotland Yard has missed. And then you'll bring like a super solid argument of how events could have happened because of evidence you have actually gathered actively, and then he'll just be, no, but I don't believe that. And that will be just his entire counter, and you'll be like, what? Like, the whole knife throwing thing, like, you'll be like, okay, we have evidence of this couple was fighting and they were throwing stuff at this window and the window was open, and we have testimony that the person was actually moved from one street to another, and he's just like, no, I don't believe that. It's just like, well, fuck you. He literally just is stubborn. That's his whole fucking thing.
I think part of the issue is also how the gameplay will go. While Phoenix Wright and this game have pretty much perfected the way trials go at this point, sometimes they just insist for so long that it affects the character believability.
Like, this is why I loved Edgeworth, especially in case 3, because he had the same level of information as you, and it actually affected him and his performance. And it was really fun to see him getting tripped out by Oldback and all the other things.
But here's also the thing. We have only had to fight against Edgeworth twice.
Okay, and?
Well, 3 times, but what I'm saying is that the cases that he was on were right there. One, he was your opponent. 2, he was trying to start with, and the last one, he was actually your ally pretty much. But we haven't had too much time of, seeing trials that would track out and be bad, basically, with him being the prosecutor.
But, I mean, okay, but that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying the problem is it drags on. I'm saying the problem is that Edgeworth, when he had the same information as Phoenix, actually made mistakes and actually had like trip-ups and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Band 6, when he has the same information as Naruhodo, he's still the same thing because he just not you.
But what I'm basically saying that the writing for Edgeworth was more solid.
Yes, that is the point I'm making. that is what I'm saying. I'm saying that I don't like how Band 6 is written.
And they didn't write themselves to the point where they had to basically go, okay, the trial's at this point, but we cannot admit the trial yet, and we cannot let it end, so we have to just make them go nah.
But again, that the nah thing happens even before the trial is going on for long. Like it happens all the time with Band 6. Like he just go, oh, my learned Nipponese friend is trying to use his trickery again to trick the jury, and I'm like, okay, what's your proof? And he'll just go, no, I just think it happened like this, and it's like, okay, well, I guess I have to disprove that now, because otherwise the judge isn't going to believe me. Science doesn't exist here, yet Sherlock Holmes is developing methods that don't exist of detecting blood samples.
Yeah, but he's Sherlock Holmes, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
No, he's Sherlock Holmes.
Fair enough.
Hi.
Hi, what? We finished the debate.
I'm glad. I came back like twice, and y'all were still on about it. So I was like, okay. I just gave up like a while ago. I'm like, have fun.
Don't worry, Spec. We agreed that the writing for 1/6 isn't the tightest.
Yes, that was the point I was making all along. I don't know why Sarah was even debating me on that.
I
mean-
you though.
Well, I mean-
You were putting up arguments about like stuff I was saying. I was like, okay, but like that doesn't stop what I'm saying.
I was disagreeing your specific points.
Fair enough, I guess, but it's just like,
You know what's funny? The way you describe that name, it kind of sounds like exactly how fantasy kind of works. Like, yes, and
like I would say like I hate how Band 6 is blah blah blah, and it's like, but this, and I'm like, okay, but that doesn't stop that Band 6 is blah blah blah, and it's like, but this, and like, eh. Like I was using different examples to explain why I don't like Band 6, and Saber was just disproving those points specifically instead of focusing on the fact that I just don't like how they portray Band 6.
all I know is I'm not bothered by it as much, and we also haven't had his full character. You know.
I know,
show.
but it's been half of the game, and that's all we've got on Band 6, so you know, that's all I have.
Also, to be fair, it doesn't help at all that this is a flashback case. So.
Honestly,
Yes,
I think this case in general has problems as well. On top of that.
This has what was it? This has turnabout big top effects on me.
Yeah.
I don't know that's meaning, so.
It is
You will see. You will
It
see.
is known as the worst case in the entire series
Yeah.
because it's a whole load of nothing.
I'm gonna be real with you. That's kind of how I'm feeling like right now so far in this case. I'm just kind of like, okay, we did all this.
Like yeah, the whole this is just case 4 again.
You know what this feels like? This feels like this is all just filler in order to get to the important plot point that they're trying to tell us.
Yes, like legit.
You are not wrong.
This is just what that just feels like. Here's the filler, and then oh, by the way, here's a little sparkle of the important plot point that you actually care about here.
I'm so glad we all agree on this. That this is probably going to be the worst case of the whole trilogy of the whole Chronicles.
It is. I mean, again, I'll share. I don't know how it'll be like after we play the full thing. I mean, it's still been fun. It's not.
I
like
mean, yeah, it's Ace Attorney. It's going to be funny. The problem is there's no tension. We know what's going to happen.
It's yeah, like there's that effect of
See, there's two different ways to go about that kind of effect where you go back in time or a flashback or something. And there's one other ways to pull it off, but this so far is just like, I mean, we know he gets out of this, and
You know
so
what I'm confused by?
What?
Even if you had to divide this for 2 games, why did you make this a flashback game?
Like,
Flashback case.
the thing is, instead of making this whole thing a flashback, like, the main issue hasn't still shown this head. Why not just hide that from the viewer and then show it in the second part instead of hiding the whole trial? Hell, like
If you wanted to have this case, you could have just, make this happen after the case.
you know what else? Instead of having 2 fucking cases for this thing, you could have just, had one case.
yes,
kind
that
of
too. They
adds-
could have just have both of the cases and made a whole just Natsume sequence.
Like, it feels weird just to go Natsume gets in trouble again right after the day after. Like,
Like, that's the thing, it happens the day right after. They could have made it one single case by just cutting both things in half. And that would have solved the pacing problem I told you about, Saber.
what Neon says also brings up a point in my head, where it's like we did see Ten Spear and Meter Man in that other trial. You know what it feels like? It feels like at some point they cut part of that case out, and
Yes.
then made another case around it.
I can see that, but I'm also like, I'm half convinced that they also made this happen as flashback because they made this a second game. But I'm just like, but why? You didn't have to.
It's such a weird choice in such a good game that will have this pacing absolute misstep.
We had some good like pacing stones, and then at this moment they kind of tripped, and then they're starting to get back up. That's what we're in. We're trying to get back up.
I love how our breaking point is the fact that we could totally predict exactly how the start of the trial went. Like, it was cross-examination, submission, examination. Just like I said. Like,
There's problems with this.
The-
and, This has to be the word.
everything about this episode is just so predictable.
Like, it's the fact that like they were split. Like that.
Shamspear
really fucked
is
up.
literally the least predictable part of this thing, and which is why I like that is at least getting screen time.
Yeah, but we know the end result.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen with Shamspear and Meterman or what the actual cause is, so that would be interesting at
Yeah.
least.
But yeah, this important plot point could have been done better, or whatever it is. But
Yeah.
like they could have just had it in like maybe you could have had it somewhere sprinkled in the trial to begin with.
Yeah,
and then we flash-
okay, that makes sense that it's also a tutorial for the English trial in this game. Like, that makes sense, but
What was the time difference between the games? To be fair.
I don't like. I mean, it's okay. It's basically tradition that every game gets its own tutorial.
Yeah.
The thing is, they could have also used because from what they told us, Naruhodo hasn't been a lawyer for months, so you could have just used that for the tutorial as an excuse.
There's many gameplay and story and narrative problems with this one fucking trial.
God, this really is just turnabout big top. I can't believe this shit.
I think we found a connecting point. It's a goddamn big top.
It's a big top hat for the big top.
But I'm just like I'm more fucking curious about whatever was important during this trial that happened more than the trial itself.
Yeah.
The sad part is that you're not gonna see it until the fucking very end.
What?
I think he's saying that whatever plot point, it's probably gonna be revealed like maybe after, probably.
Yes, like
after
again,
going
that's the
through
thing.
mess.
From how they're presenting this case, it feels like they could have just voided out the part that is the plot out thing, like just a reliable narrator away that part, and then revealed it during this part.
It's a genuine mistake on their part. I think
No,
there's 2 year difference between these games being released.
Like, I feel like this is an overall syndrome of them splitting the game into 2.
They kind of messes up with a lot of things, like a lot. Like all the momentum just got shattered into the tunnel and was like, all right, wait, hold up, you're doing this now.
Okay, this probably wasn't as big of a deal if you played the games with the big split between them, because you know you would have this. It would have been a while. You would get reacquainted with Band 6 and all that. But when you do them like consecutively, like the Chronicles wants you to, it just trips itself like really hard.
You really need to have a delay between them, and that's why I didn't originally, I didn't think this was like guaranteed to happen. But I feel like breaks in these kind of situations are usually good.
I mean, we
but,
didn't take a break. We took a 1 whole month break.
Yeah, but sometimes it might not be enough. The month really isn't a lot for like most people actually. If I just break between in a game series, especially big games.
I don't know. It was enough for me for Yakuza.
Fair. And then again, I guess
What I
it
feel
depends
like
on
is
the person.
also that the biggest problem here is exactly the pacing, because we are in a flashback case and everything, and it just isn't working out well when we have to redo everything we already have in memory.
And
See,
again,
that's
the thing is, it's a Natsume case again that we know that it's going to be successful. Like,
Well, to be fair, in Ace Attorney you pretty much know 100% that.
you say that, but McGill did.
Okay, yeah, fair.
This game literally set up a precedent that trials could be incredibly unpredictable, and this episode in particular is completely stomping on that.
The idea of a flashback in a game like this can work, but the problem is exactly what spot in time they chose. It just makes it super fucking messy. Doesn't work.
I can... Well, not again, but the weirdest part is that I can understand why the game hires would be like, yeah,
Like-
one big game is too risky, so we need to split it into two. But why did you split it two like this?
It's like there's just a but like I understand the logic, but I don't understand the execution. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
Anyways, I'm gonna go order dinner, BRB. I've been here for half an hour.
I am so sorry.
Apologize, not to Faye, but make the game apologize.
I'm gonna get some water.
Okay, I'll be here alone again. Go get your water. Bum, bottom, bum, bum. Did you know you have rights? I don't know. Do cats have rights? You also have lefts. Oh, that's true. I do like left. And rights. Left, right. Red, blue. Purple. We're all purple now. The end. This is why I don't. This is why I should never be this low.
So, Ace Attorney, am I right?
Saber went water.
Oh.
But yeah, Ace Attorney.
God. I really love how Regional Submission Examination really just was our breaking point for this case. We just went off.
You cracked, and then you cracked us with you.
Like, it's just the way Band 6 is being portrayed in this case in particular is just rubbing me all the wrong ways. And it's showing me just how flawed this whole case is.
Honest, welcome back. Honestly, I think there are faults of Hanziks. I think this case is just either in flaring them or just making them like worse than they normally should be.
It's
You know what I mean?
like the thing is, why would you want your prosecutor to be presented with absolutely zero information and then still have the same attitude as always? Like, there's the very basis of this case is just very flawed.
I think this case is just hurting several characters in its process by existing.
Yes, because it's also dumping down Naruhodo for the sake of tutorial.
Yeah, honestly, the only one who's gonna get out of this fine is fucking probably Susato.
Susato and Soseki, literally.
That's it. Yeah. Everyone's character's getting hurt by this, so we're all in agreement that after this case is done, we're gonna ignore it. And,
Yes, there is no turnabout big top in Basing Say, and there is no memories of the Clouded Kokoro in Basing Say.
We don't remember.
While this sucks so far, I at least hope that the second half of this trial is going to be more interesting.
I'm sure I'm going to enjoy everything else. It's just
Well,
you know.
We should have some fun with it. We should have some fun.
Yeah, you know what? We've already criticized everything we can criticize. Let's meme. Let's play this like we're playing fucking Until Dawn.
No.
But I like Until Dawn.
Yeah, me too. It's a great time to just fuck around with friends, like you're watching a B-movie horror, because that is the only good fucking game of the style that fucking Supermassive released.
Until Dawn
I can't believe Dark Pictures fumbled it so hard. Like, how do you manage that?
Until Dawn was a fucking B movie.
Good night.
That was the point.
Good night, Cleo. Yeah, that was the point, and they did it fantastically, which is why I don't know why the Dark Pictures was so dog shit.
I don't know. They fucked up so after that. Until Dawn though was
Like,
still a great.
why is the dialogue so bad? Like, Until Dawn was clunky dialogue, but in the style it wanted to be clunky. But the other games are just nonsense.
I love how we ended one debate and started one immediately.
Listen, once you're in the zone.
Yes,
you
it's
just
we're.
can't
I'm in
even-
the zone. Leave me alone. We're having fun.
I'm not saying it's bad.
Okay,
just
okay.
laughing
Spec. Do you know anything about Little Hope in specific of the Dark Pictures?
I have only experienced Until Dawn because I refuse to interact with any of the others.
So in Little Hope, there is the dumbest fucking interaction I've seen in my entire existence, where they are trying to break a window, and the characters are just like, do you like if you're not brave enough to do it, I can do it for you. It's like, no, I can do it. Fuck you. And it's like, no, but if you really need, you don't have the determination to do it, I can do it for you. They're just like, and if you keep missing to break the window, they just keep going on in circles and circles about how fucking tough apparently is to break this fucking window, and I'm like, what? Anyways, that's it for Dark Pictures. That doesn't deserve any more of my attention. It's absolutely terrible.
God. Anyway, let's just have some dumb fun and watch the funny British people be British.
Long story short, we should play Until Dawn together someday.
I wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind. I've seen it so many times already that
I mean, me too. I've seen everything.
I've seen half a dozen playthroughs.
We could roll a dice on whether on how we approach things. Like, what?
I have seen only one Let's Play of it.
It's like, what choice do we pick? Roll a dice quickly.
That's
Do
what
we
it
let
was
this
like.
character live or die? Roll a dice quickly.
You know, to be fair, if you really wanted to, I guess you could just make me do all the choices too.
That'd be funny to say we're a playthrough.
Anyways,
Until Dawn people until dawned.
did you read this line, Specky?
I don't remember. I'm just gonna do it anyway because it'll make me feel better.
Or
One more thing before. This is actually the last case of that I have seen of this game specifically. I know what happens in the later ones,
really, you haven't actually seen the cases?
but I have seen the start of this case after this, but otherwise no.
Wow.
I think but you know what happens, right? Because you do see.
I know what happen. I know what happens in them, and that's why I'm gonna be the guide guy. But I haven't actually,
So I have more knowledge of Spirit of Justice than Saber does of the later half of Great Ace Attorney.
Yes.
Fascinating.
We take the gasman's testimony into account. Well, the truth couldn't be any clearer.
Ah, well, that's alarmingly logical. Except that again, that guy literally said that he...
Let's not worry about it.
Like, the guy gave the most big fucking testimony he could give, and everyone is just eating it up. I'm just so sad.
let's just agree that this is just stupid and British.
You know what? Everyone is everyone is
Eh.
everyone is just having a nice winter meal, and because of that, they are just very lazy.
Something's in the air tonight, okay? Everyone's a little weird. Everyone's a little.
Everyone
fucked
is
in their
getting.
head.
Oh my god! Everyone is getting propane poisoning from the faulty gas lines of Natsume.
Let me be frank here. I'm a gentleman with gentleman's values. It turns out the old Shakespeare chum is a rotten lie after all. Alright, glad that you know what she's about to defend it. And I'm sure my fellow gentlemen on the jury will do the same. Isn't that right?
Well, yes, perhaps. I don't see it happening.
Why do you look so familiar?
What's that? Utterly Jen on the end here, you know. You have to speak up.
Maybe, I don't know, Tintin art style, maybe? Is that what you're thinking, Saber?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know why Juror number 3 is suddenly a lot less like willing to give an opportunity to Natsume.
I don't either.
These are Sasato's notes. Maybe she views everyone else as an idiot and wrote them down to seem dumber.
Oh my god, that would actually be so funny. It's just Susato just being fucking salty at everyone.
Saber, you know what this sounds like to me? That sounds like a fucking Dragon Age situation. You know what I mean? God.
Fuck that 1-6 fella.
But yeah, like everyone, like a lot of characters just seem so slightly off.
They do, three seems weird. The old fella seems about the same. That's because he didn't really have much else to be.
He's old, that's it.
Yeah, like he's either old or he's an neglectful sergeant.
You know, let's all chalk this up to bad note taken by Sasato and just leave it at that.
Look, I really don't care about all this nonsense. I just need this trial to be over. Don't be nobody.
How many gentlemen do we actually have on the jury then? Alright, sir. May I hold you to that? Don't forget what you said. Like, I feel like he is the only, like, this guy is the only character who's staying in character.
Bye, Neon.
Bye, Neon.
Sorry that we rambled.
Okay, let's move to... Oh, wait. Alright, if you can show me that the victim's liar, I'll reconsider my position. Okay.
Hold it!
Are you saying you believe the man to be trustworthy because he's rather splendid?
No, that's not what I said. The point is, the man is the victim here. What reason would he have to lie?
People are fucking weird.
And yes, he is rather splendid.
I would say the one interesting part about this case, I guess, is the fact that Sham is alive.
Yes.
And he's actually actively participating in this. I guess that's like
that is the one interesting thing they have going here.
You know what's the sad part?
What?
That was already the case in the fourth case of the last one.
Well, but the point is that Miss Olive wasn't, you know, in the stand.
Okay,
Yeah,
that part is different, yeah.
No, that's what I said, Saber. Like Sham is in here
That-
participating.
Yes, that's our point.
Okay, yeah, then I just misunderstood.
Which would be a very fun, which could be a very fun thing if, after this fumble, they actually start giving us a good back and forth between Naruhodo and Shakespeare on who is saying the truth.
You know, it could also be that maybe as it goes on, there'll be more. You know, it'll get more interesting and stuff. Because maybe, you know, yeah, I'm sure.
Considering how Saber has been responding to what I'm saying about this case, I'm not positive, but we'll see.
I'm gonna be optimistic.
Nuba, the man who stands accused behaves so suspiciously. It is exhausting to look at him.
I mean, that is the one statement I will agree with. Soseki just doesn't give a good impression.
To be fair, he doesn't. He's really bad at that. Also,
He's-
it really does just feel like someone looked at everyone in this room at one point, like, and just went, "Yep, they're all terrible, racist people." The end, and then that was what the note was, and now that's why we have this flashback. It really does feel like that. You know what it is? It feels like there's so much more single note characters all of a sudden. Like they lost a dimension almost.
I'm afraid he's not splendid at all.
Well, she's the same. She's just as I remember her.
Fair, but some of them lost a dimension.
Splendid logic there, madam. Thank you so much.
You lost a dimension, that's for fucking sure.
I think he's the only one who lost.
Like, he's acting so differently from the last case.
Like, remember when we were like, yo, he's the only one we could really like.
He literally was the only one who wasn't judging him in the last case.
Exactly, it's such a turnaround.
I'm so weirded out by this. Like, did the Japanese step on your shoes while after the last trial?
so like he stepped out of the place and accidentally bumped him over.
No, see, Naruho's gonna actually comment like, why are you so against him? All of a sudden he's like, you don't want to know. Something happened in those hours.
No, not one of those things are reason to find a man guilty. Thank you, Ryunosuke. God. But he's facing, there's no point dancing around the fact. He's Japanese, he has a mustache, and he stoops. You see, you arrived at the conclusion in just 3 steps. 3 steps? Like waltz, in fact. You know, the more I think about it, the more this trial seems like a dance. You seem to be several steps ahead of yourself, though. And you're on the wrong foot.
I think this is the one who drank in some propane.
Fucking drink some propane.
Like,
Liquid
he-
propane.
he's actually a completely different character. I'm very confused.
Like, you should just change his appearance, and then like entirely different character, and I wouldn't have fucking noticed because it would have been different. Because he's not. acting
He's
different.
using different forms of speaking too. Like, I'm so confused.
Is he just having a bad day?
I don't fucking know. Like, before he was just very like pragmatic and shit, but now he's all metaphorical and fucking weird. I'm very confused.
Like, what the fuck?
No, there's nothing but circumstantial evidence here. There's no actual proof of the defendant's guilt. Like, this version of events is backed up by what the victim man next to him says, isn't it?
Like, he's supposed to be the calm and like friendly one, and then there's him here.
1, he saw the Japanese man there. 2, he saw no one else. And 3, he saw the Japanese man there. Oh, that's only 3 steps. Actually, it does seem more and more like a waltz, doesn't it?
And now he's suddenly obsessed with waltz and 3.
What? Right, and the production will waltz its way to victory if I let you speak much more. Hi, lady.
Anyway, new lady.
Can you view your new juror number 3?
Hello, one solace of reasoning in this group of jurors.
A Fraudsman? What do you mean by that, madam? It really is a most tiresome problem for the company, most irritating.
I love her design, by the way.
We can be absolutely certain that the customer is stealing from us, but without hard evidence. Oh, are you part of the gas company?
Wait, are you like the? Oh, is Meter Man like one of your folk then? Also stealing from you.
Ah, so someone is like probably like taking containers of gas or something. Or oh,
Wait.
this is going to be about the leak, isn't it?
Hey, did you? I just.
This-
Did you?
This is going to be about the leak in Soseki's room.
I had a different idea.
What did you expect?
Remember how I was mentioning the coins from the soap?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you need coins?
Oh my god.
There was a
I
weird
can't-
puddle underneath the meter, wasn't there as well?
I can't fucking believe this. He's
Is
freezing liquids to make fake coins so he can use them on the fucking meter.
Bingo! I think that is what it is. He's stealing from the gas company by using tea coins, and then that's why the puddle's there. There isn't a gas leak. It's just tea on the floor.
Oh my god.
I think we did it. We figured it out. The end.
Case closed.
Wait, that wasn't the important part? Oh, damn. Okay, but we are all in the agreement that this actually sounds reasonable, right?
Yes.
I don't know if it sounds reasonable, but it sounds like Phoenix Wright.
It sounds like Phoenix Wright, alright.
Which somehow is logic that I can attest to for some reason. I can sync well with it.
We can't even threaten to take action for fear of being sued. I'm sorry, you've lost me a little there. Who are you? I'm the wife of Augustus Altamont, owner of the Altamont Gas Company.
Good gracious! Altamont gas, you say?
Gas is the future of energy in this country and around the globe. Our handling is essential. As I'm sure our employees from the East and branch office would be the first to agree.
Absolutely, Lady Quimby. Got me properly. Among us, the best in the world, of course.
So that's why this fucker was arguing with Shamspear last time.
He was literally sent to investigate Shamspear, and since he's been stealing from the company.
And that's why he was ordered to stay outside and keep watch.
He was watching about the process, like how was he doing it.
And
He
it
was
was,
spying.
and the actual trick was right under his nose the whole time.
Also, can I point something out of the design?
Yes?
So, as you noticed earlier, he has a B design.
Could you speak a bit louder?
Well, I was just saying that, as Nen noticed earlier, in the earlier part, that this man actually has a B design in his suit with the backside and all. So the lady is obviously the queen bee.
Ah.
Oh, they're B designs. Oh. I like that. He's a little drone.
And the scarf is his little wings.
Oh my god, I saw it as he bent it forward. Oh my god. Alright, suddenly the design just peaked for me all of a sudden. I love that.
This chapter is going to be carried by some scenes, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This chapter is being fucking carried by like Sham and possibly this lady.
Sham, Quimby, and Metterman are going to be...
No, just out of context. How do you explain this case in a nutshell? 2B, Shakespeare, and gas. What?
and wrestling.
I think we may have solved the mystery of the bow from earlier, Mr. Hogan.
Mao.
Wow.
It's the same word.
Right.
Oh, no, it's
English.
Spelled the exact same, but it's pronounced differently.
Right, he bowed in deference to his employer's wife, did he? Ah, so, would I be right in assuming the reason Mr. Mitterman was watching what Master Champion was up to in his room? I'm afraid there's no end to the lengths the population of the East and will go in order to steal our gas. So I really have no choice when the company identifies somebody as a possible fraudsman. But I dispatch a worker to watch the suspect day and night. We're very thorough in investigations. It's almost like a fucking Yakuza. Or the Mafia.
Yes. Yes.
We will break his legs the moment we find out he's actually stealing. So you mean Mr. Shakespeare is... I wouldn't come out and say it in public. But you can finish a sentence with a grubby little gas thief.
I love her umbrella.
You have noticed the public gathering here, have you? The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen.
I think you had it backward.
Faith, wouldst thou wound me with thy words, were I to let them penetrate my skin? But seraphs hear no insults, only choirs of angels in song. We may not have evidence yet, but my workers won't stop passing around you until they find it. And when they do, you'll find yourself blasted back to your angelic heights in the Altamont gas explosion. Oh my god!
And suddenly it's got more fun because I like her a lot.
God, we ritually sacrificed Euro number 3 to obtain Euro number 4. I accept this sacrifice.
Well, we can give her a name. Altamont, because that's her.
Queen
that'll
Bee,
be her last.
Queen Bee Altamont.
Yeah, Queen Bee Altamont. We have a name for her instead of just a number. Queen Bee Altamont. You know what? I would salute to her like the guy does.
So Mr. Shakespeare has been stealing gas. Man, it's a shame we gotta eat the rich. Come here, Queen Bee.
Tastes like honey. Come here.
I wonder, Euro number 4, if you wouldn't mind adding that information to your statement. My pleasure. Was it the Peter was ripping that thief apart you enjoyed?
I see. She's gonna carry this case.
A little before the part about object violence, if not too much trouble. I like me a lady with no chill. Yes, of course.
She's not prejudiced. She just doesn't like thieves. Specifically, gas
This could
thieves.
be it. This could shift the balance. Well, it also depends on how expensive her gas actually is.
Can I? I also wanted her desperately to throw her umbrella at him.
God, add it to the weapon released in Ace Attorney. Well, at least we also need to present for juror number 1 now.
Well,
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, how you doing, buddy?
I want my food and money.
You were talking about needing to take home some money. What's that all about, sir? Goddy. I hate this flashback shit.
finish last. That's what it's about.
It's all. Wait, it's about
Wait.
Saber?
Wait, Saber?
Nope.
What's that?
I'm talking about the derby at Hyde Park, aren't I? It was the Queen's Cup last week, wasn't it?
What? What are you on about, sir?
It's talking about the derby at Hyde Park. Aren't it?
Maybe. What?
It was the Queen's
Horse
Cup
racing.
last week. Okay.
Horse racing.
Oh, horse. I was wondering what kind of competition it was. Horse racing makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I think derby refers to horse racing.
Oh, finish last has to be the horse then.
Did he bet? Oh dear.
Derby?
It was a dead set. That's the thing I couldn't lose. So I took my wife's secret savings.
You did what?
Oh,
Oh
I'm sorry.
God, you're going to fucking die.
Oh, all right. You know what? I think I think they have the right to throw stuff at him now.
Oh God.
You fucked up. You fucked up bad. Oh, you really fucked up. Wait.
My man pulled an actual fucking Jigintama fucking trick.
You know, I felt bad. I no longer feel bad.
Oh boy.
Fucked up.
But then that hopeless old mare went and did the unthinkable. That stupid finish last.
Oh my.
Damn, Saber. I can't believe you took this man's money.
Kids, never gamble. Never play gacha. Never play a Blizzard game. Just take care of your money.
If you're going to gamble, make sure it's only with spare money and not important money, and also probably focus more on, you know, skillful games more than RNG.
Or if you're
That's
going to
what
do
I
it with RNG, do it just because you're having fun and wasting money.
You have more better if you learn blackjack or poker and get good at them. You'll be better at it.
Yeah, just remember, the first time you get a good win, fucking leave.
Once you have a decent profit, fucking dip. And you put that into your permanent savings, and you collect spare cash later, and then do it again. make it a slow, steady income, not an instant big win and keep going. That's how you die. The end.
And remember, always roll one random slot machine because one of them is at least rigged to give you a jackpot, so that you get hooked.
If you get a jackpot, leave.
Yes.
Because you're about to get
Exactly.
fucked over.
Every time you go gamble, roll one time in the slot machine. If you get a good one, fuck off.
Because there's that perception of, oh, I have good luck today. Oh, there's my money.
Luck doesn't exist in the halls of Lady Fortune.
I'll see what I can do, but apparently I am stupid.
Anyways,
Oh dear, I think it's clear what happened, isn't it? This is the day Mrs. uses her savings for a trip down the pub.
you are fucking dead. Holy shit.
No way. He spent the money that his wife, who is known to be violent and abusive, that she uses for her relaxation time on our bed. Oh, you're
And
dead.
he is keeping her away from her booze. Of all things.
You know, and where she can do it somewhere else away from him. Oh, you're fucked.
So come on, let's let this business lie now. I just give it up.
No, that's not going to happen. God. Well, at least he's staying in character. It's just that his character is being a poor fuck.
That's literally the compass of his character. You poor fuck.
What do you really mean by that, sir?
Well, I'm not one to pose, but I get up at 5 every morning, I do.
Yeah, sounds like an old man, alright. At 5? You're a really early riser then, aren't you?
What's that now?
I said you're an early riser.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I like to while away the hours in the evening reading books as well. But by about 2 in the morning, I'm usually too tired to go on.
You sleep 3 hours?
Wait.
It's
Is
just
this elderly Saber?
no wonder he's so fucking absent-minded.
Saber. So you only sleep 3 hours. Yeah, that's a Saber.
His pineal gland must be the size of a pea.
Saber, get more sleep.
He sleeps at 2 in the morning and gets up at 5. Oh my, that means he only has 3 hours of sleep each night.
What's that, dear?
Only 3 hours of sleep each night!
That's right. You see, 3 hours of missing time, like I said. It's not much, is it?
You're not supposed to optimize your daytime like that.
Oh my.
You are a doctor. You should know this.
I think this is why he's. This is mostly why he forgets things so much. Holy shit.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, sorry. I was just so focused on comparing him to Saber in the moment.
This really isn't helping.
The key to summation examination is identifying contradictions between juror statements, Mr. Naruhodo.
Right, and once I found 2 jurors whose statements can coexist, I need to pit these jurors against each other. And hopefully, when they see what they say, they don't make sense, change their leaning.
I'll do a quick BRB. That's okay.
Okay.
You can like continue up until like the actual shooting part or something.
Yes, and if you are able to change the minds of majority of the jurors, the trial will continue. But conversely, if you are unable to do that, the judge will declare the trial over and move to abdication.
And I can't let that happen. Somehow or other, I have to turn this trial around.
Then the case around.
Anyways, time to wait.
Yes.
So yeah. Quimby is literally carrying this fucking thing. By just being a bad bitch.
Yeah, no. I think the trial gets a little better. I don't know how much it will to you people, but I enjoy the second half.
God, okay, but yeah, this may be one of the worst starts in the history of Ace Attorney.
I won't deny that at all.
Like, holy.
Oh.
At least Turnabout Big Top had Mo.
Yeah.
Well, although I guess this game has Sam Spear, so it's fine.
Which one is the bigger clown, Sam Spear or Mo?
This is our new Francisca, though. I would not be surprised if it suddenly pulls out a whip.
I wouldn't be surprised if that Catman relies a gun.
He just puts the umbrella.
It looks like she's holding it like one already.
Mr. Garrett would be proud. I have to wonder what kind of relationship she has with her husband, considering what kind of attitude she has. Either they're both equally bloodthirsty, or she's the one commanding the everything. Actually,
He was the one who started business. He was the one who expanded it.
she was the one who turned it into an empire of gas. I do love my evil couple, so I hope he's also bloodthirsty.
She's a fun character.
She is. Shame that she had to suck all the reasonability from Euro number 3 to exist. I still don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, it's so weird.
We had to sacrifice him like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
No, but like, you get what I mean, right? Like, he's just.
I do.
Why is he just a completely different character?
I don't know.
I'm so confused. I really feel like the developers who had to work on this case just said fuck it halfway through writing this thing. Like, they also understood how pointless a lot of this was, so they focused on the things that were actually important.
Fuck it, guys, it's a big top time.
This is turn about big top time. I can't believe I have to say this, but the prosecution had more rights to suspect Maki Tobaje in Apollo Justice than they have to suspect Soseki in this case. I can't believe I'm saying this.
I'm back. Hello.
I made Saber laugh by making a comment about Apollo Justice.
Good for you.
Because he knows I'm absolutely right.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, my arms and the chest sides are just hurting a little bit, so I just took a minute to rest.
Let's just say, in Apollo Justice there was also a defendant that was accused in absurd circumstances, and it still made more sense than what them accusing Soseki this harshly in this game.
Damn. That sucks, bro.
And I think I killed Saber by making that comment.
Hello, I am Saber. I am back.
Oh yeah. No wonder I'm feeling weird. I haven't eaten since that biscuit from earlier.
Damn. Okay, anyways,
Here, eat.
let's
Ow,
pin
ow.
these two.
Wait,
Wait. What are you doing? Oh.
I'm
one
pinning
in-
these two, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Objection!
These two statements clearly contradict each other.
But gracious! To whose statement do you refer, Console?
You're number 1.
I'm eating.
He does like to bite his cane.
What are you yelling about, lad?
I presume you've heard Euro number 4 statement made by the wife of the owner of Altamont Gas.
Yes.
Victim, who you claim to be a noble, straight-up man, in fact turns out to be a common thief.
So, good ladies, but there's no evidence, is there? We and I both heard them say as such.
It's true, we don't have evidence as such, just yet. But the claims aren't baseless, you know.
What?
Trust me, these people care too much about being legally right to to not have everything ready. You heard me, seeing as his operation has already been compromised. I would suggest that the court hears testimony from our Eastern Branch MFIS employee over there.
I'll do whatever you say, my lady. Gasman's honor. I am B.
You're number one. You say you're a man of your word. If I could show that Mr. Shakespeare was a liar, you assure me that you would reconsider your decision about the defendant's guilt.
Yes, I did say that. As a man of honor, I'll hold to it. And I'm sure that the gentlemen of the jury will.
Me? Oh well, yes. Now that we have found out that the man's a liar, perhaps we ought to consider the matter further.
Well, I'm perfectly honest. I haven't heard half of what we've all been saying. Does it mean to recap a few points? Oh, took me down to the ground.
Oh no, I'm not having any part of this. I want this trial over and done with.
In that case, I shall change my leaning. Fuck you. I'm honestly surprised she even voted guilty, to be honest. Like, it seems like this would be her perfect chance to pin Shakespeare down to get him to confess. Oh well. Nice reference, Mr. Foreman.
So, Mr. William Shakespeare, if that is your real name, we have the jury demanding exactly what kind of a man you really are.
The guy looks so frustrated.
God damn it, I'm gonna beat that.
That's 4 jurors for not guilty. What? Okay. Why was the tutorial summation examination shorter than the first tutorial summation examination?
Don't worry
The
about it.
pacing of this case is so whacked.
Yes, Mr. Naruto. Victory!
Even Naruto is like, wait, what?
Order!
Wait, that was surprisingly easy.
Well, this is quite extraordinary, I must say.
Imagine Van Zeke right now, actually, by the way.
He's like, he literally all he had to do was say that he cheated on the gas company. What the fuck? Like, this is actual bullshit. Like, Naruto actually pulled bullshit on this trial.
And I get shit for just going
This case is so fucked. Like, I get we are questioning his, his honesty, but like, it's still like so dumb. Oh my god.
As a result of the defense summation examination, the jury's leaning has changed. Now only
See, if we blink, maybe we'll be in like the next part, and then like just like, by the way, blink, we're in part 3 of the trial. Wait, we didn't even go to part 2. I know.
now only 2 jurors say guilty, whilst 4 say not guilty. Therefore, declare this court to be in state of disaccord.
Oh, give me a second.
What the fuck is this pacing, Saber?
What pacing?
Exactly. Boop Saber. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yay! I just got some pizza.
Woohoo!
Since I didn't eat since the biscuit, I decided I would take some of the pizza that was available and just eat that.
Yay!
Make some water. I might eat a little too fast though.
God damn it.
Hey, you can't blame me, you did it earlier. I get one, because you did it. It was also really tasty.
Isn't it how this went?
You can't stop me, honey. Sorry, I'm meaning a lot because a lot of gas is coming out. Sorry. By the way, Saber, since you're the guide boy, are we at least halfway through this yet?
It depends on what you define as halfway.
I see. I hope it gets better. I really do for all of our sanities.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Wow. Okay, so Spec was asking earlier if we are at halfway of this case right now. And quite honestly, I cannot tell.
Wait, why? What does about Cruz? Why?
Okay, so the reason I cannot tell if we are at halfway is because I cannot tell how long the rest of the parts are gonna be.
Okay.
I don't know how much tie-out there is between different statements and other such.
Fair enough.
God.
In order to continue.
Oh my god, he hit again! Oh my god, he hit again!
You have spoiled the book wet, Mr. Sam Spear.
And then
What?
there's that scene character where Van Cease is like, "I'm sorry, I'm exquisite British man. How the fuck? Why the fuck?"
To be fair, he would fuck. He is the kind of privileged asshole who'll be like, "You're not paying for your gas. Fuck you. I hate you."
We pay taxes in this household.
But sir, I cannot even eat. Pay for your fucking gas.
The ladies and gentlemen of the jury now find they are unable to trust you, the victim.
But you gods will give us some false to make us men. So God meant me. I do swear. This gas man speaketh that which concerns his most. Not but gas, not but thin air. Aye, it burneth bright a while, but hath not substance. I doth reek foul. I
can't tell what you just said. Beyond just, I'm being honest with you.
He's talking about the smell of gas. My good sir, have you been breathing in the gas?
I had nothing but that to eat.
Has this man just been slowly poisoning himself?
What did you say?
Do I take it, Mr. John Spear? Have you denied allegations of gas thievery?
Most heartily, my lord, hast thou forgot? I'm a seraph, an angel, noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart.
Flowery mouth, pompous beanpole. Just because I haven't got the evidence yet.
He's holding himself back, that's so funny. I am fucking done with your bullshit.
Please, Ryanosuke, I beg of you, prove this man either a liar or innocent. I don't care which way.
Mr. Shakespeare, if in fact you are not noble of mind, sweet of nature, or honest of heart, if you are a liar, your testimony should have no sway in this courtroom.
Is my considered opinion? At the present time, no other possible culprit of this crime has been identified.
what if he's just been accidentally poisoned with the fucking gas and it
My
was just really
theory
bad
was
timing?
actually correct.
I don't know if that's correct. I'm not. It's more of
Okay,
a funny
the
when I say
quest.
it.
Okay, did they actually identify Strike 9 inside of him? I don't remember if they said they identified the Strike 9 or if they just said, like, we believe it's Strike 9.
I think they said it was in the T.
No, they couldn't detect the T, remember?
Yeah. Sorry, it's been a while.
Let
I
me.
guess then the only way they could.
Cause of common ingestion of small quantity of strychnine. I get. Like, again, I don't know if this is a theory or if they confirmed it. But how would they confirm it was ingested?
Would they find it in his blood?
Do they have tests for that? For finding it in the blood?
I don't know. That's the
Like-
only thing I can think of.
Like, I'm like, if they are sure it's strychnine, then my theory would be incorrect. But if the strychnine is just a theory, then that, like, what I'm saying would be a possibility, I guess. But I don't know.
I'm not sure. When I was saying more of a funny because I'm not really seeing it yet. Like just on my end, I'm not seeing it. But
Fair enough.
you know,
All testimony heard by the courtroom thus far heavily implicates the defendant. In short, it will not be unreasonable at this stage for to rule on the case.
Oh no.
However, in light of the fact that the jury has expressed concern about the fidelity of this witness, I believe it would be inappropriate for this court not to pursue the point further.
Objection! I assure you, my lord, that would be a waste of the court's time. The gas and this case are unrelated.
So this immediately makes me believe even more of my theory. Because whenever Man 6 says something is unrelated, it means it's related.
It is the bad case of the Phoenix curse.
God. I think the gas is important. I just don't know what. I just don't know beyond what we already thought of a funny coin.
Juror number 4. Yes. Didn't you say before that although you had no hard evidence to prove this man has been stealing gas, you have strong grounds for suspecting him? That's right, we do, don't we, worker?
Oh my god.
What?
Queen bee.
Queen bee.
Wait, now you guys realize the name?
No. This is the first time I see it written, that's all.
I plead the fifth.
Okay. Oh, alright then. I mean, she's literally called Queen Bee.
I forgot her first name already.
Wow.
Wow.
I just knew she had design. Okay, anyway. Absolutely, Lady Quimby. Gasman's honor.
Very well then, we'll hear your testimony now. You will tell the court precisely why you believe the victim, Mr. Williams Sanspear, has been stealing gas.
Yes, Lord, it'll be my pleasure. None of my gas in my sweat.
If I may, my lord,
Go ahead, madam.
this worker's testimony may have a significant bearing on the good name of my husband's company. Therefore, I should like to take the stand alongside him in a supervisory role, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, oh sweet as honey. Yeah.
Very well, as an exception, as a honor of your request.
He's just immediately like, yes, let's go. Woo!
Thank you, my lord.
You wait till the boss gives you an earful. Oh, he's gonna sing you mock my words.
So you will both testify before the court. The subject of the illegal consumption for the Altamont Gas Company's fuel.
Yes, is that clear, my good man?
Clear as autumn gas, my lady. Which is the clearest in the world. I don't believe you.
At least he's a loyal worker.
Do you think the gas has gone to his head, Mr. Sato?
It's gone to someone's fucking head. That's for sure.
I think the man is just very dedicated employee, Mr. Naruhodo.
Well, after many debates, I think this is a good stopping point.
Actually, I think we could go until this part is done.
Oh.
I mean, how long are we going now? Let's see. I mean, we have been going for 2.5 hours.
If you guys want to stop here, we can stop. I'm just saying that there's a good stopping point once this part is done.
Well,
too.
well, remember, fluff and filler dialogue.
Yes, we're
Fair
going to
enough.
take like probably an extra hour. Especially because it's
Okay.
these two.
And you
Okay.
can't predict when we start talking about random shit all of a sudden.
Like debating again why this case is very weird.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Sheba. But yeah, we're going to edit here for today because we have wasted a lot of time and I'm very sorry about that.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? You're not the one to blame. I'm the one who went on a rant.
I was part of that trend.
I was there.
I'm just the kind of person that when I have a nitpick, I just can't help but talk about it. Because it's like, oh, you are completely ruining a lot of stuff that I really enjoy about this game. How fucking dare you? I'm going to destroy you.
I guess I'm more used to trying to ignore things like nitpicks and just move on. I guess is kind of like how I work. So, eh.
I'm a protester. I'm an activist. I'm an ambulance.
I am an ambulance.
I just like arguing.
Pepe.
At least we have fun characters,
Well,
which is more than we can ask for in Big Top.
At least
Now
we
you're,
have
now you're just going to make Spec afraid of that case.
Nah, I'm just fucking around.
At least we have a bee.
Remember, even the worst Ace Attorney case is at least entertaining.
Yeah.
We has bee people. That's all. I'm now happy.
I just like shitting on it because, man, it's just something.
To be fair, I think that it's the reverse of this. It has somewhat of a good start, and then it just steadily.
Oh yeah, like
Maybe this will get better as we go through it. You know.
no, I'm having fun. Like I just
Oh, yeah, I know.
I just like commenting on the stuff that I nitpick.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I'm more of a ignorer or like trying to push things down kind of person. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna ignore
No.
my problems and then just do.
Saber, instead of playing Turnabout Big Top, we just watch the anime version, which is better.
Is it actually?
Yes, it's actually incredibly good in the anime.
That's fucking hilarious. I don't mind. I would not mind that.
Like they actually do a lot of character development in the anime that isn't in the game for the NPCs of that case.
Those other cases in the anime.
I mean, they're pretty much the same, with a lot of Fushroda.
I think I watched the first episode, and I literally just said Fusroda, and that's it.
Like most of the cases just play the same as in the game.
Yeah.
But you know, with a lot of fluff cut off.
Because you have to compact it more for episodes.
Yeah. But for the Turnabout Big Top is actually improved a lot.
You know, we could just, we could just, speed run through the actual case and just fucking watch that instead.
No!
Instead of
Damn.
cutting fluff, they added stuff where they needed to cut in stuff that wasn't really important at all.
Damn, we're gonna be forced to go get through it. Damn.
Yep, we're gonna have fun. The thing is,
Which game is it?
second.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to play that one. Shit.
Second is a very conflicting thing for everyone in the community.
Like you said, I think you said it before. It has some of the best and some of the worst.
Yes.
The issue with that case is that while it doesn't have extraordinary characters or anything at all, what really sours it for a lot of people, it steps into the moon logic territory for a bit.
It has weird logic, and the investigations are so annoying.
Don't worry, we have funny friends to just tell us what to do.
Don't worry, I'll just be spamming the banana sound file every time.
God, I'll just go fair help, saber.
But you know, it has like one of the best final cases in the entire series, and one of the best second cases in the series, and one of the worst starts and middle points in the series.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's such an anomaly of a game. It does so much shit right and so much shit wrong.
It just sounds like there was someone different working on it for every case.
It's super weird because all the other games are like super consistent.
God, that sounds so finicky.
Like 3 was one mediocre case and 4 has one weird case. And do I have any problems with any case in 5?
I don't think you had.
Yeah, not really. It was just 5 was just the most consistent, really.
5 was okay all the way through.
I wouldn't say just okay. There was a lot of fun things in 5.
Yeah, there was a lot of fun things, but there wasn't anything that really stood out, at least to me.
I mean, the ending of 5 is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, I really like the second case of the 5th.
Oh yeah, the second case of Dual Destiny is an absolute banger. But yeah, anyways.
So it seems to be, if your game has a good second case, it cannot be extraordinary.
Well, I would say the second game is extraordinary in its own way.
Funny, Ace Attorney go burr.
Brr. Once you finish Crosscode, you'll understand.
I know. I wanna finish, but the funny side quest don't end.
Well, we're almost done. We only have 2 dungeons and 1 side quest left. Well, 2 side quests if we count Ivan.
Well,
And then we can just be done with the final thing. Aren't you happy?
and then we'll go to Ace Attorney, then we'll go back for the DLC,
Yes.
and then we'll figure out
Persona, my old friend.
if we're gonna do Persona then or not.
But anyway, that was the discussion for this our ending. Hope everyone has a good evening, night, day, or whatever. We'll see you next time. Maybe Monday, maybe not. Depends on how dead I am after class. Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.